World War II transformed societies across the globe, and few groups saw as dramatic a change in roles and responsibilities as women. As millions of men went off to fight, women stepped into new positions in factories, farms, offices, laboratories, and even battlefields. Their contributions were essential to victory, and their efforts helped redefine gender roles and expectations for generations to come. Mobilizing for total war. The total war nature of World War II meant every aspect of society was mobilized for the war effort. Women were called upon not only to maintain homes and communities but to actively support military and industrial operations. In industry and the workforce. Factory workers. In nations like the United States, the UK, and the Soviet Union, women filled roles in munitions plants, shipyards, and aircraft factories. Rosie the Riveter became an iconic symbol of American women on the industrial front. Agricultural labor. Women took on farm work, often through programs like the Women's Land Army in Britain, to maintain food production while men were away. Transport and infrastructure. Women drove buses, trains, and trucks and worked in railways, utilities, and construction. In military service. While most combat roles remained male-dominated, women served in auxiliary forces in increasing numbers. United States. Over 350,000 American women served in the Women's Army Corps, WAC, WAVES, Navy, and WASPs, Air Force pilots who ferried aircraft. Soviet Union. Soviet women took on direct combat roles including as snipers, tank operators, and fighter pilots, most famously in the all-female Night Witches Bomber Regiment. Britain. Women served in the Auxiliary Territorial Service ATS, Women's Royal Naval Service WRNS, and Royal Air Force's Women's Auxiliary Air Force WAF. Resistance fighters. Across Europe, women fought in partisan units and resistance groups, aiding in sabotage, intelligence, and guerrilla warfare. Espionage and intelligence. Women made remarkable contributions in intelligence and espionage. They worked as codebreakers at places like Bletchley Park, decrypted enemy messages, and served as undercover agents for organizations like the British SOE and American OSS. Many operated behind enemy lines, risking torture and execution. On the home front, women kept families and communities together under extraordinary pressures. They managed rationing, evacuated children, maintained civil defense, and worked in hospitals as nurses and caregivers. In many occupied countries, women endured violence and scarcity while still supporting underground movements or protecting families. The impact on society. Shifting gender norms. The war demonstrated women's capabilities in fields long denied to them, accelerating post-war pushes for equality. Post-war backlash and progress. After the war, many women were expected to return to domestic roles. Yet their wartime experiences inspired future feminist movements and laid the groundwork for social change. Honoring contributions. Many women's wartime roles went unrecognized for decades, but modern historical research and public memory increasingly acknowledge their service and sacrifice. The role of women in World War II went far beyond traditional expectations. From the battlefront to the factory floor, from espionage to agriculture, women proved indispensable to the war effort. Their courage, resilience, and determination not only helped win the war but forever changed the landscape of gender roles in modern society. Ask ChatGPT.